movies that are bringing out with fairies. Fairies do exist. So there's a kingdom for the fairies on earth. There's also a kingdom for the fairies above. So there's a kingdom with the fairies, of course. The fairies, the mermaids. So some people say they saw fairies. Well, there are evil fairies. It are evil fairies and it are good fairies. Fairies are the smaller version to the celestial angels. Alright? Again, fairies do exist. Fairies is the smaller creation or the smaller. It will be very, 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 very. To wake up, I'm waking you up to this truth. Because not even a Christian could describe this to you. Not even a pastor, an apostle, none of them could ever describe this to you. Because they don't know. Because if they are in the flesh, they will never, ever, ever know anything about this. So they are programmed to believe in lies and falsehood. Alright, so next thing I want to reveal before we go forward, because we had to go forward, right? We had to go forward. I'm explaining part by part. Alright, some of you all have been seeing glittering, not in the sky, but glittering all around you. Like if you go look yourself in the mirror, sometimes you will see a slight glittering around you. Alright, that is called a shield, or that is called the glory of Elohim that is around you, which I'm going to be explaining in the crop circles as well. So make sure and share this live. Is more beautiful, way more beautiful than your eyes has ever seen before. It's way more beautiful as any dream that you ever had about seeing it. To see it in person, oh my gosh, you will never want to leave the kingdom of Elohim. It might sound like a fantasy, eh? It might sound like a fantasy to some people who spiritually dumbed down by the system. But what I'm teaching you, many of you got visions about it, but they never see it this glorious before, or even more glorious than this, because being there in person is something that you need to experience for yourself. And when you will experience that, that's when you transform. So no unholiness, no ungodliness, no rebellion, no New Ager, no Skywatcher, no Christian, whatever religion you are, no ungodliness will never ever angels will never ever ever get to come into this kingdom. Never. The Christians who plotting against me, they will never enter. See the Christians. Heaven is a place for those who love Yahushua. The New Jerusalem is a place for those who obey the will of the Father Yahuwah. This is the promise. So this is the promise that Abba promised. He promises people, and if you live holy according to my standard, this will be your reward forever. But there comes a time when we will have sisters, is a new kingdom. Alright? A new kingdom rising, the New Jerusalem, with King Yahushua and his wife to be soon. So Yahushua will be a creator and his wife as well. So I'm not sure if Yahushua's wife will automatically but I know Yahushua's wife will also be called mother. Guys, what I'm teaching you all here is ancient. Never heard before. Not from the lips of a prophet. Not even from John. Nobody never prophesied these things. Nobody never speak of these things. So remember I explained to you all that you all have to go through one more test. And the one more test is that you will be given your soul blades. Like when we transform, like I was showing you all earlier on there. You will have to destroy all your enemies. All those who hate Elohim. All those who hate Yahushua and his holy set apart ways. You will have to destroy your enemies. Yes, the same ones that fell. So in other words, you will have to show your word. You will have to show how worthy you could be. So you're not just boom, you will not enter the kingdom like that. You will be transformed, but you will be tested before you enter into the New Jerusalem. Yeah, that will happen. You're going to destroy Lucifer, you know, or the fallen angels, you know, in the shadow government. You know. You're not going to destroy them. You know. You're going to destroy the ones who rise up against Yah. They are the ones that they have to destroy. You know what that means? Once you destroy them, you will never hear nor see, nor their names will never be in remembrance ever again. They will never even be existence. Hey, they cut it up my words. Alright, so what we're seeing there is a gold arch. Alright, so here is actually gold in real life. In real life, the New Jerusalem is real gold. This is an arch to get into the kingdom, to go into the castle where Yahushua and his wife will reside. Now this castle is within the jewelry box model that I told you all about, right? This castle is within, yes, this castle is where Yahushua and his bride will reside forever. So this arch that you're actually seeing here is a doorway to get in to Yahushua. So this will be like the meeting place, actually, right, where the marriage supper will be. So wait, we're gonna jump into that soon. The recent crop circles that appeared, it is talking about the marriage supper of the Lamb. Alright, so just as I told you all, it did happen. They sent the sign for me to teach you all about the crop circle. Alright, so just to wrap this session up a little quicker, to give you an understanding. These people here is the Gentiles. That's like I was showing you all earlier on. Now these people going through this arch right here, these people here, are they seen here? These people is walking in to the marriage supper of the Lamb. These people used to be humans before, right? They loved the Lord and the Lord accepted them, alright? And these are Christians, Muslims, Buddhists, all people from all different religions who give up the unrighteousness and embrace Elohim's righteousness. These are the people who will be given letters of invitation to the marriage supper of the Lamb. They will be grafted in, alright? They will be grafted in into the family tree of Israel. So the Gentiles will sit where the other Israelites didn't make it. So the other tribes, so the 12 tribes, right? Now within the 12 tribes, if one tribe out of the 12, which will be like 11, I think I explained this already, if 1/3 of the 12 tribes is not ready, they're going to choose 1/3 of the Gentiles and graft them into the tribe. So they will actually automatically be the tribe now, although they are Gentiles, and they will actually sit where that 1/3 of tribe that didn't make it, the Gentiles will sit where they supposed to be seated in the marriage supper of the Lamb. So remember, in the marriage supper of the Lamb, everyone will be seated in a specific location in the marriage supper of the Lamb. So the marriage supper of the Lamb will happen before Armageddon War. I give you a So the marriage supper of the Lamb will last for a very long time. The family reunion will last for a very, very long time. Remember, time to exist up there. So please share this live. Please share this live and take notes. So again, what the Christians and them learn. Heaven is a holy place, not for any religion. You can't have a religion and enter the New Jerusalem. You will never. That's right. The marriage supper is before Armageddon War. And remember, Armageddon War begins in 20. Welcome to you, brother Andreil. So I know I don't have much people viewing the live. So what I'm asking you all to do is so again, please take notes of what I'm teaching you all here, because I will not be teaching you it again. A lot of people is going to miss this catching away. A lot of them are going to miss it. They're going to miss it. Millions of Babylonians worldwide, Yahuwah said they will not make it in. Until only yes, Sister Dine, the catching away is going to happen when Yellowstone is very near to birth. So we're talking about, let me say, Yellowstone is going to birth 3 days before. Well, we will leave, we will actually leave before the end of the 3 days. Okay, so that's another revelation there that I give you all. So before Yellowstone births, we will leave. So this is the order that it will be. So if Yellowstone is due to birth, let me say in 3 days from now, within the 3 days from now, or the 3 weeks from now, or the 3 months from now, not years, but the 3 hours, and so let's bring up the 3 to give you an idea. If Yellowstone is going to birth in 3 days from now, then in 2 days time, we should be taken. You know, I'm not saying it's going to happen in 2 days time. I'm just giving you an idea so that you will open. So Yahushua have his own kingdom.
The answer could lie in the ancient history of this beautiful and mysterious countryside. Near where the circles are age-old pictures carved into the hillsides, and most famous of all, the 5,000-year-old rock circle of Stonehenge. 1.5 million people visit this ancient monument each year, making it one of the most popular tourist attractions in England. But today, this landscape draws tourists to a newer, equally mysterious phenomenon. In August 2001, this huge and intricate crop circle materialized quite literally overnight. Its scale was enormous. 1,500 feet long and 1,500 feet wide. Hundreds of separate circles within an elaborate spiral design etched perfectly into the field of wheat. It appeared on Milk Hill, a remote spot with no human witnesses to see its creation. But these slopes are popular with paragliders, and the
the word phenomenon is to hide the existence of Elohim, right? To hide the existence that is Elohim, who's actually showing these signs, crop circles, that the Ophanims is the ones who actually drawing out the Ophanims, not a spaceship doing this. The Ophanims is the one that is doing this. Alright? So the Ophanim angels is the Ezekiel wheels. They are the ones who actually making these crop circles. Alright?
Of it, just disbelief that it could be so precise and symmetrical. That's when we started to think, you know, this isn't very easy to make. It's something else is at work here.
This corn circle was so spectacular, it made headline news, and thousands traveled to see it.
I was amazed by the impact of the news. Once it goes around the world, you know, people coming from USA, Germany, Holland, Italy, Spain, Japan, you know, it's amazing. So many people enjoyed it. Some that just wanted to walk in there and feel the energy.
But how was it made? Some talk of unidentified flying objects.
You hear what I say? Some kind of identify flying object. Let me just go forward. Let me just focus on the crop circle, not them. All right. So you see this crop circle here, right? There's a crop circle. Let's go. All right. So you see, this is a crop circle here. Just make sure you get there. All right. All right. So these crop circles was created in a different way. All right. So what we are seeing here is different stones. All right. These are different stones. All right. If you look at the pattern, really, you can see it is grafted in. So this is the sign of the harvest. All right. This is the sign of the harvest. I think this is the old. I think this is not a new one now. But I'll show you the new one just now. All right. So this is just the grafting in, which would have started in 2010. 2010, boy. When the grafting in start, boy? The grafting in start in 2010. So in 2010, they started to do harvest. All right. They started to harvest the earth in 2010. So this is the grafting in of the harvest. All right. So this is the grafted in. The Gentiles. This is the Gentiles here, grafted in the family. If you notice that the circles here is a lot smaller, because these are the Gentiles going to graft in the bloodline of Yahuwah. All right. The Gentiles, which is coming from the bride, because the bride, the wife of Yahushua, she is a Gentile. That's the only how the Gentiles get to come in the ark. That's the only how the Gentiles get to graft in. The Gentiles can be grafted in anyway, any other way, but only through the bride. All right. If it wasn't for Yahushua bride being a Gentile, all those Christians, all those people who not Elohim's children, so to speak, who is not in Elohim's righteousness, who wouldn't get an opportunity. All right, that is the only how they will get to come in the ark, if they accept Yahushua at the end. So if they accept Yahushua, not the very, very end, when the catch and everything that happen, boom, oh Lord, Yahushua, forgive me. Bam, it's gonna be too late. Now is the time. Now is the time to make it right. Now is the time to get yourself right with Elohim. All right. So if you notice the cup circle, how the offering make it. The offering make it in a specific way where you could see it's like what do you call it again? It's like, oh my gosh, I can't remember the name right now. But this is the grafted in here. The grafted in start in 2010, and since 2010 and before that, I was teaching people about Yahushua, teaching them about Elohim, and eventually I got the opportunity, the alright from Yahuwah, to start to teach people the ancient part, the ancient truth. Right? Well, you know, I explained that to you all already from earlier on about that, right?
See it.
I was amazed by the impact of the news.
So they're making money off the signs.
Once it goes around the world, you know, people coming from USA, Germany, Holland, Italy, Spain, Japan, you know, it's amazing. So many.
So people comes all over to see the crop circle, and they don't know how it starts. But I just revealed to you all how it starts, and I did teach you all how it starts as well. So you see there, this is grafted in, right? This is grafted in here, and the middle here is Yahushua as the main seed. All right, this has nothing to do with Yahuwah. But it had to do with bloodline. All right, this had to do with the Gentile grafted in. If you notice the circle, all these people here, all these circles here is Gentiles, 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 and had to also to do babies as well will be taken, animals as well, all of them here. Animals are grafted in as well. If some animals is disobedient, alright, anybody here, man? Anybody seen my life? I just get threatened. They say the life is blocked in every country. Why they doing me that? How wicked, eh? See what? Alright, so we're gonna jump into a teaching that I did of the crop circle, and then I will show you uh So listen well and take notes.
The whole earth will mourn, right? The whole earth will mourn in agony, right? I'm just giving you all a little heads up, right? So Yellowstone, now to deal with Yellowstone. Now on the day of the solar eclipse, you will see other heavenly bodies, as you know it, as planets, right? You will see other planets or heavenly bodies there, right? When the solar eclipse happening, you're going to see the New Jerusalem, and you're going to see other kingdoms manifesting with it. And after that, the veil will be completely scrapped. The veil will be completely removed after the 21st of August. The veil will be, or on the day of the 21st of August, the veil will be removed completely, right? The veil will be removed. You could see the kingdom with your bare eyes. So how the rapture going to happen is when Imaya, who is a part of the triune, a part of the Godhead in heaven, speaks. When she speaks, and she speaks to Yellowstone, who is a female, which is Revelation 12, right? Yellowstone is Revelation 12, which is female. So Imaya, as the female Godhead in heaven, the Godhead of creation, she will actually command Yellowstone. She will command the womb, and she will tell her, okay, it's time to birth. Before this happened, Yahuwah, let me see if I find the other sketch, because the other sketch shows a lot. Okay, let's teach all you a lot of things. Right. You see, I put the solar eclipse here again. So when the solar eclipse is about to happen, earthquake everywhere, as I showed you all last night. So the crop circles now, not jumping the boat or anything like this, the crop circles. To explain to you about the crop circles. So the crop circles, you know, sometimes you see a crop circle like this. That's why the Christians, they know nothing about the crop circles or what the crop circles represent. Well, I teach that last night, and most people wasn't really interested, but that's the business. All who don't want to be interested, that's the business. It doesn't matter anymore. If you want to be interested or you don't want to be interested, that's up to you. It doesn't bother me. You know, it don't bother me, right? But if you're interested to learn more, fine, I will teach you. I will go deep. I will go very deep to teach you the truth, to uncover the lies of the enemy. So the crop circles is like this, and the crop circles is on a flat earth, just like how it is, just like how Yellowstone is on a flat earth, just like it is all the plates is on a flat earth, the fault lines on a flat earth, the sinkholes is on a flat earth. I need some water to drink. Doesn't be an easy thing. So Yahushua, so this is how the crop circles usually be. It shows the earth, it shows two flat, you know, it shows like that. Anybody could find a crop circle for me and send it for me. Anybody who listening, you could find the crop circles, send it for me so I will show them. I don't have any crop circles right now on my phone. I'm not sure. I need to check to see if I have any crop circles. If you could find some crop circles and send it in my inbox. If I have any crop circles, I'm not going to spend whole day teaching this, but I just wanted to, talk about it again. Let's make sure. Let me just see if I have any crop circles on my phone. If I have crop circles, then So I find some crop circles.
And declare my name to a dying world. He who has declared me thus far will walk in even greater power. For the sands of time are running out, but my name will be declared in this final.
So I'm looking through crop circles here, and I haven't seen any, but I find some crop circles. I'm sure I have it. Looking through. Anybody have any crop circles? Send some crop circles in my inbox. Let me show them. Thank you so much. Right, so I get the crop circles, so I'm going to show you all exactly what I'm talking about. Let me see if I could just get this to, rotate. If I could get this to rotate. I don't know if you've seen it good. This is how the crop circles is. Let me just. This is how the crop circles are, and it represents just what I was just explaining to you all here. Let me see if I can get a little brighter. Not sure why it's showing so dim. This is the crop circles. This is the crop circles here. This is not being no demons in doing this, no alien life in doing this. Elohim is doing this. This signifies that the earth, just explaining, you see the flat, you saw it looking flat. Let me see if I can, where my pen going by. Right. Just like what I was explaining to you all before, this is the crop circle, and watch the pattern. It comes in different patterns. This is the pattern here of the crop circles, right? And that is the pattern of the crop circles that was shown to me, I think last night. Yeah, right. There's the crop circles here, and as you can see, this is Earth here. Right here is it, or here is it. What you seen here is what you know as planets, but it's really cities or kingdoms exist around here. This is what is showing here is kingdoms surrounding the earth. And this little thing you see here, this is the sun, this is the moon. So this is the sun, the moon, this is the dome over the earth, and this is the earth here. And this planet, these things that you're seeing here, was originally made by this guy down here. This angel down here does that. This angel here, he's not drawing that right, but this angel right here, which have 9 wings, is the Ezekiel wheel, does the crop circles. Right. So this guy, he does this. He's the one responsible for this. Now there are more than one Ezekiel wheels, right? Ezekiel wheels is actually a being, right? So this being, this angel, does this. Look carefully. That's the crop circles. And if you realize how they draw it connected, just like what I was showing you here. You see how it connected? Because all the kingdoms connected together. As you can see, all the kingdoms connected together. So again, let me explain it again. You all could understand. This is the sun. This is the moon. This is the constellations up there. Constellation. This is this one here. This circle here is the dome. This here is the earth. Sorry. Yeah. This here. Alright. Sorry. This is the sun, the moon, and the sun, the moon, the earth, the dome, the sea. Right? Just explain it so for you to understand. And these guys out here is not really planets, is kingdoms. We are in the center of the universe. Elohim sees us, right? They see us because they are surrounding us. The kingdom of Elohim surrounds us. The universe surrounds us. We are in the center of the universe. Forget about the Milky Way bullshit. Please forget about that Milky Way bullshit, because the Milky Way is bullshit, okay? All that Milky Way, we're going to the Milky Way, and all this other bullshit, lies, okay? They're lying to us for a century. No, they're lying to us for a long time. Ophronyms, yes, ophronyms is Ezekiel wheel is ophronyms, right? So, as I explained to you, we are in the center of the universe. They lie to us. These bastards lie to us to teach us shit, to control us, so that they could have control here, because the earth is a prison for the fallen angels, while all the other beings, or all the other light beings, or all the other kingdoms supreme surrounding this earth. This is the earth here. As I show you all here, this is the earth. This is Abba and Maya kingdom together. And the Lord Yahushua kingdom is separate but still connected to Elohim's kingdom. Right? They're still connected. Right? So Yahushua kingdom is in the east, and there are other kingdoms in the west. So every four corner of the earth, every four pillar, that's why there's an angel on every four pillar of the earth. Right? So every four pillar of the earth there's an angel. So when this happens, come on Facebook. So when the solar eclipse happens, brothers and sisters, when the solar eclipse happens, this automatically activates. So when the solar eclipse is about to happen, there will be earthquake everywhere. Right now you're seeing disasters happening everywhere. Every country on the earth, every country is experiencing some sort of destruction. Right? It's just a major destruction. It's just a minor wake-up call that they have until the 16th. You know why ABBA is doing this? Because everybody that's been listening to my life. I have people who is my friends on Facebook who is connected to everyone. 3.5 billion people on this earth, or more than that, or 30 billion people on this earth. Well, guess what? When Yellowstone explodes, that will be, the elites will use this as an agenda to bring forth their one world government. And if you don't understand what is a one world government means that there will be no prime minister, no president, no secretary of state, no attorney general, and all this sort of rubbish. Okay? One world government means that there will be only one person controlling the entire earth, or a dictator over the entire earth. But the truth is, there is already a one world government, but it's not established yet in the flesh, or it's not yet established in the natural. That's why they're looking to put that together now. All one world religion. The one world religion already exists, but it is not established yet. Listen to me, the one world government already established. The new world order already established. The one world religion already established. It's just not a law yet. But soon it will be a law when she explodes. So when she explodes, when her womb bursts, all the sinkholes in Afghanistan, okay, so it's about 2 going to 3 o'clock. The heavens will be really, really pushed. So this is Archangel Gabriel. I didn't draw him to the best of my ability, but I tried best. I tried the best I could. I tried the best I could to do. I'm not a best drawer, but you know, I'm not a best drawer, but I'm trying. So Ezekiel Wheel is here, is responsible for this. Just wait to take a look. My writing is very thing as a lefty, as a lefty, just like Marvy and everybody else who's a left-hander. You know how you do, how we just write. So don't ball down my shoulder, right? Don't breathe down my neck. I can't draw. If you could draw better than this, well, that is good. So Abba will tell Imaya here, when this alignment happen, Abba going to tell Imaya, it's time to activate Yellowstone. Abba will tell Imaya, activate her. Activate Yellowstone. And this is the heart. This is the heart of Yellowstone, which is the caldera. Right? The heart already active. Is actually a time bomb, eh? Alive. The Yellowstone is alive. Right? So the geyser or the geyser or whatever they call it, right? Those are like, you know, those are like, okay, let me explain in a different way now. Right? What is the geysers or what is the geysers? The geysers, since Yellowstone is a female, I'm not going too personal. I haven't talked anything too deep yet. But let me go a little personal. What is the geysers? Since Yellowstone is a female, and this is the womb. This is the other part of the womb here. This is the caldera. The caldera is the heart of Yellowstone. We have the two geysers, which blows out smoke and whatever. These is the two breast. So the geysers or the geysers is breast. The Yellowstone have breast, and she is actually feeding other Yellowstones. She feeding other volcanoes right now. Other volcanoes is being fed lava, because since Yellowstone is the major earthquake in the entire world, geysers or geysers or whatever they call it. So Yaskiva, she's having contractions, right? So since she's having contractions, she started to show signs of birth. So that's why those asshole scientists start to get worried now, because they don't know when she will blow. You're right, they don't know when she will blow, but I know when she will blow, because as I give you all the drawing here, this is the divine plan of Elohim. You might not understand certain things, but this is the divine plan of Elohim. So the sinkholes is used as a way to drain out the ash onto the land. I see, look, I draw it again. This is how the earth is. The next model of the earth, the moon. The earth is here, the dome, the moon, the sun, and the stars. Right? That is how the earth is. Four corners of the earth. See I draw it and I show you all. Alright. So yeah, brothers and sisters, this is the drawing. Yellowstone. Alright, I joined by Yellowstone. This is the crop circles. It all represents the family. That's right, mother of all destruction. All seven shelves must be shifted. The 7 shelves is the 7 plates. I only show you 2 because I don't have space to draw all of that. So I just show you all that, right? So remember, 7 plates, 7 fault lines, 7 beam. When Abba created the earth, he created the earth with a purpose. 7 is also 777. It means purpose. Or when ABBA created the earth, he created the earth with a special plan. And also 7 is also the number for wisdom also too. 7 means a lot of things, but we won't go into that now. I just want to show you all this. Okay. So the marriage supper of the Lamb will happen when Yellowstone is about to blow. The rapture will happen, or the catching away will happen. Right? The true catching away will happen when Yellowstone is about to blow. Only the righteous will be taken. The others will be left to suffer throughout the greater half of the Great Tribulation. Right? So, just going over what I teach you all. Yes, she's pregnant. So there's ABBA staff, and this guy, and this up here is heaven. And I'll say this is the model that NASA gave us, with a globe is complete rubbish. This is what you need. This is what you need. This is flat earth. Right? We are not no flat earth. We are not no flat earth group, so don't put us together with no flat earth conspiracy group. We're not part of any flat earth or any organization on Facebook, any group on Facebook, right? We're not supporting any flat earth group on Facebook, any globe earth or any globe earth organization on Facebook. Although you might see we in the group, I don't really respond in the group, right? But I am not a part of any flat earth group or any organization. The whole earth will mourn, right? The whole earth will mourn in agony, right? I'm just giving you all a little heads up, right? So Yellowstone now, today with Yellowstone. Now on the day of the solar eclipse, you will see other heavenly bodies, as you know it as planets, right? You will see other planets or heavenly bodies there. Right? When the solar eclipse happening, you're going to see the New Jerusalem, and you're going to see other kingdoms manifesting with it. And after that, the veil will be completely scrapped. The veil will be completely removed after the 21st of August. The veil will be, or on the day of the 21st of August, the veil will be removed completely. Right? The veil will be removed. You could see the kingdom with your bare eyes. So how the rapture is going to happen is when Imaya, who is a part of the triune, a part of the Godhead in heaven, speaks. When she speaks, and she speaks to Yellowstone, who is a female, which is Revelation 12. Right? Yellowstone is Revelation 12, which is female. So Imaya, as the female Godhead in heaven, the Godhead of creation, she will actually command Yellowstone. She will command the womb, and she will tell her, okay, it's time to birth. Before this happened, Yahuwah, let me see if I find the other sketch, because the other sketch shows a lot. The other teacher, there are a lot of things. Right. You see, I put the solar eclipse here again. So when the solar eclipse is about to happen, earthquake everywhere, as I showed you all last night. So the crop circles now, not jumping the boat or anything like this, the crop circles. To explain to you about the crop circles. So the crop circles, you know, sometimes you see a crop circle like this. That's why the Christians, they know nothing about the crop circles, or what the crop circles represent. Well, I teach that last night, and most people wasn't really interested, but that's the business. All who don't want to be interested, that's the business. It doesn't matter anymore. If you want to be interested or you don't want to be interested, that's up to you. It doesn't bother me. You know, it don't bother me. Alright? But if you're interested to learn more, fine, I will teach you. I will go deep. I will go very deep to teach you the truth, to uncover the lies of the enemy. So the crop circles is like this, and the crop circles is on a flat earth, just like how it is, just like how Yellowstone is on a flat earth, just like all the plates is on a flat earth, the fault lines on a flat earth, the sinkholes is on a flat earth. I need some water to drink. Doesn't be an easy thing to explain to brainwash people, you know. So Yahushua, so this is how the crop circles usually be. It shows the earth, it shows two flat, you know, it shows like that. Anybody could find a crop circle for me and send it for me. Anybody who listen, you could find the crop circles, send it for me so I will show them. I don't have any crop circles right now on my phone. I'm not sure. I need to check to see if I have any crop circles. If you could find some crop circles and send it in my inbox. If I have any crop circles, I'm not going to spend whole day teaching this, but I just wanted to talk about it again. Let's make sure. Let me just see if I have any crop circles on my phone. If I have crop circles, then so I find some crop circles. So I'm looking for the crop circles here, and I haven't seen any, but I find some crop circles. I'm sure I have it. Looking through. Anybody have any crop circles? Send some crop circles in my inbox. Let me show them. Thank you so much. Right, so I get the crop circles, so I'm going to show you all exactly what I'm talking about. Let me see if I could just get this to rotate. Right. If I could get this to rotate. I don't know if you've seen it good. This is how the crop circles is. Let me just. This is how the crop circles are, and it represents just what I was just explaining to you all here. Let me see if I can get it a little brighter. Not sure why it's showing so then. This is the crop circles. This is the crop circles, yeah.
We are still live. Praise Yah.
Constantly flow
And thank you for everyone who's sharing this live. As you know, the enemy don't want me to be teaching you anything. But you don't see them interrupting Benny Hinn conferences going live. You don't see them interrupting the false prophets on them on Facebook. You don't see them obstructing the Illuminati when they're going live. All right, so let's jump right into it because I know they will try to interrupt it again. All right, so we're gonna start. All right, so we're gonna teach you all from here now, right? All right, so this crop circle appeared in, I think is Iran. No, sorry, not Iran. This crop circle appeared in England, if I'm not mistaken, the place where it was taken. So this crop circle was created in the offering angels. They created it in England on the England field. All right, so we're gonna dive into this big, massive announcement. But as you all know, I did give you all the announcement already of the catching away and so have you, right? So this is what I'm going to explain to you all here on this live. So what I want you to do is to invite your granny, tanti, nene, everyone that you think should see this live. All right, so you see in a circle here, and then you see something like a star. All right, this star do not represent the Illuminati, or this doesn't represent this is not a Baphomet star. This is not evil. This has nothing to do with evil, right? This have nothing to do with evil. All right, so the star that we see in here is 7 points. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna check that one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's check it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so 7-point star. There's a 7-point star, and this star is incorporated with Elohim. This star have a lot to do with the grafted in, the catching away, as they say, the rapture. This have a lot to do with the activities that happening right now on the earth. So you ever notice out here, this is a foundation stone. This is a foundation stone. Okay, we just check it here. So right here, see. We just pull along this. Full all right, so as you can see, you mightn't see it well, but I'm seeing it well. There is different stones around here. All right, so let's just do a little quiz. I just want to see if you all wait. I don't want to call in. Let me have a little call-in session that you could call in and tell me what you understand about the crop circle. Let me just put things in place so that you could call in. This live video has ended, but how I am still live, I have no idea. I'm still live, right? All right, am I still live? Anyone out there? Am I still live with you? All right. Yeah. So right about now, we will be taking your calls. Call in and let me know. All right. Let me know what you understand about the crop circle. So let me know. So let me know what you understand about this crop circle. So I'll give you. We'll open the lines for a call. All right. So I'm gonna take one call. I think we should actually, add the life like this. So we'll be taking your calls. So you could call in and ask questions about this crop circle, because there's a lot to reveal in this crop circle. But I want to see how much you have been listening to my lives, how much you have learned from listening to me. So I just want to take a call, right? We'll be taking a call. Please call in now. Call in now. Taking your calls now.
For a minute, that they are with you, I'll free the people over hills and valleys.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom to you, Sister Renata.
Shalom, brother. I just observed that this seven-pointed star, which you're saying it means wisdom and a whole lot of things.
That's right.
Also completion and purpose. Is this the kingdom of Elohim, of Papa?
Yes, it is.
And Mama? And it has 7 foundation stones, opposed to Yahushua's kingdom, which has 12.
Yes.
And is Yahushua's kingdom supposed to be, like an increase?
That's right.
Of the kingdom of Elohim, Papa and Mama, and him as the Son, the eternal Son?
That's right. Yes.
Praise Yah.
Wow. But what we're seeing here on the inside, what do you think on the inside here is about?
I wonder if I could see it out. I can't look at it from the call box.
All right, I understand. All right, what I'm saying here, if you're looking on a different device, on the inside, you can see 7 stones on the outside.
Yes.
7 stones represent Yahushua kingdom. but the inside is the judges or elders seated down. The elders will be seated here.
And
this is
those
Abba,
points in
it's Abba, Mama, and them here. This is the kingdom of Elohim here. This is their kingdom. Alright? Remember, their kingdom also have a dome. Their kingdom have a dome over it.
Okay. Alright.
So the kingdom of Elohim also have a dome, but it's not a dome like exactly like what the earth actually have, right? Alright?
Oh. Okay.
Alright, so you can hang up and I will put a explain. Thank you for calling, Sister Renata.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Shalom.
much. Yeah, shalom. Alright, so everyone who watching this live, alright. So, as Sister Renata was explaining, she's right about what she was talking about, the foundation stone, and that 7 is wisdom. Alright, so we're actually seeing here, this is where the 12 elders will be seated. Alright, if you check how much seats here, this is where the elders will be seated. The elders will be seated here. There's the order that they are seated in heaven, and the star, the 7-pointed star, is Abba, Mama, and Lord Yahushua. So this will be a new symbol of the kingdom. So this will now be a new symbol of the kingdom or the triune eternal family. Right? Alright. So as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, which you can't see, 5, which you can't see, 6, 7. 7 foundation stones. Alright? 7 foundation stones represents wisdom, of course. And the star, 7-pointed star, represents the molding or the grafted in of the Gentiles, grafted in as a family. So this will be the new album or the new symbol. This will be the new symbol of the triune eternal family. It will be 7-pointed star from now on. Right? So remember, Lucifer them have 5-pointed star. So that's where they get the star from. That's where they get it from. But before, it was just a normal triangle like this. It was just a normal triangle. But Abba them have a new symbol now, which represents the eternal family, which represent the Gentiles, the grafted in of the Gentiles, which represent the Israelites, which is the elects. Alright? So, this 7-pointed star is the new symbol of the everlasting eternal family in heaven. Alright? So, it have at least 14 seats here. Right? I check it. I have one. Let me check it together. It have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? And there's a gap here for people to walk through. Right? People need to walk through and bow down right here, because Yahuwah, Yahushua, and Imaya, they are going to judge the earth. Alright? That's why the crop circle was made in a specific spot, because it is a sign from our creators of their presence here. Alright? Of their presence in the heavens as well. Alright? So now you understand that I actually checked 14. This is 14 seats. And on every 14 seats there's a book, whether good, evil, jealousy. There's a book, right, that is going to be open. Those books is the 12 spirits. Yes. Oh yeah, there are 12 books, which actually represents Elohim as well, or 12 words, as you know. One of them is wisdom, understanding. As you know, it's also had to do with purity. It had to do with holiness, had to do with righteousness. All right, so these judges that will be sitting on here, they will be the ones to make decisions. They will make decisions, and then they will actually bring their decisions to the creators, right? So they will bring these are the benches. Right? All right, let me just say it in a different way. This is a courtroom right here. Right, so as you can see here, these are the elders. The elders will be seated around the throne, because this is the throne. This is the new emblem or the new symbol of the triune eternal family. All right, this is a symbol that we should know from now on. When we see this 7-pointed symbol, we know it's the triune eternal family. So this will be the symbol that they will show from now on. There's a covenant that they will establish with those who are awakened in righteousness. All right, so those who are awakened in righteousness, this will be the new covenant that Yahushua, Imaya, and Abba Yahuwah will establish, not with the people on the earth, but they're going to establish that covenant with those who will be taken up, those who will be raptured, or those who will be caught away. So they will establish a new covenant, and Yahushua will write his words on their heart. It will no longer be so-called written in a book. It will be on their hearts. What is Yahushua's will? Because as I said before, is the rising of a new kingdom that is being established by Yahuwah, of his son rising as king. Right? So Yahushua is rising as the everlasting king, and he's also rising as the everlasting father as well. So we're talking about a new kingdom. All right, so that's like how the earth is flat. Look how the earth is flat. All right, let me just say this is the earth, and let me say this star here is the dome. This is the firmament. All right, so this is the ice wall here. This is the ice wall, and this is the glass dome. All right, so the glass, the way Abba create the glass dome, he create the glass dome like a cup, as I teach you all, and he seal off the glass. He seal off humans from ever reaching the glass. You cannot reach the glass. All right, no humans never venture to touch the glass. You cannot touch the glass, right? So the glass is untouchable, the glass dome, that is. So there is ice around this wall, right? So this is the ice wall here, Antarctica. All right, and let me just use one of these foundation stones out here to establish this understanding. Let me say the stone will be rotating. Let me call this stone the sun. The sun will go so, and this part of the earth will have light. This other part of the earth will have part light, but it will be daylight. It will do the same thing because it have a moon. We'll use it as a moon and a sun. All right, use it like this. I'll use this here as the moon and up here as the sun. So when this quarter of the earth is in darkness or in light, the other part or the other quarter of the earth is in mixed light and darkness. Right? And yes, this is the courtroom of Elohim, Sister Wati. Pillars of judgment and the pillars of justice as well. So now we understand this crop circle. Yesterday, this crop circle appeared.
You don't believe what
So this is the kingdom. My Facebook was trying so hard to cut off my life that I wouldn't tell you all that. Remember, we had more people. People who does do like discovery on the crop circle, you know, they don't know how to explain it. They don't even know what caused the crop circle, and it's not human beings at all.
and valleys too.
And it's not only one orphanum doing that, it's about 7 orphanums doing that. And if you notice what it spelled, and I'm gonna just bring it up there again, and I understand something here again. It is spelled get ready. If you watch from a slanted direction, you will actually see it's saying get ready. It's actually saying here get ready. So when we hear the angels saying get ready, it's for judgment. I would have saying judgment is coming upon the world, coming upon the earth, a matter of fact. Understand? So yes, as you were saying, Renata, divine judgment or divine justice will be served to the wicked ones, of course, right? So yeah, as you can see, this is the real crop circle, and people just try to change the color to see if they can understand the writing, but nobody else can explain this crop circle to you other than me, who lives there. Alright? So that me who is in Elohim's will, Elohim's ancient end time messenger, could be the only one. The only one is the only one to explain what the crop circles mean. Nobody don't know what it mean at all. They give assumptions, you know. They have assumptions and saying, you know, it's a alien craft that did it. No. It's Ophanim angels known as the Ezekiel wheels, right? They are living beings, brothers and sisters. Alright? The Ezekiel wheel is a living being, or are living beings. Alright? So the Ezekiel wheel is a real being, right? A being that speaks. Alright? That being is not mute, that being can speak.